Research in brain science, economics, health, education, and child development shows that making bold investments in young children is the best way to invest in the future. To maximize the healthy development of infants' rapidly growing brains, the best prenatal, postnatal, and ongoing care is key. And so is investment targeting young children. Earlier this month, I was honored to be invited by State Senator Cristina Pacione-Zayas to testify before the Early Childhood Education Committee about how investments in early childhood benefit the whole child and their families. The hearing, entitled "Making the Case, Why Should We Invest in the Early Years?" was held to support Governor Pritzker's budget proposal to the General Assembly, in which he unveiled Smart Start Illinois, a multi-year initiative designed to provide all families with young children equitable access to quality education and care programs, and early intervention and home visiting services, as well as make deeper investments in the early childhood workforce. To start, it will sustain and expand home visiting, investing an additional $5 million in targeted investments in preventative services statewide, serving an additional 500 to 650 families in fiscal year 2024 alone. Such investments promise to lead to better health outcomes for children and their families, positively strengthening communities. This is because home visiting programs reduce parental and caregiver stress and improve family well-being. High-quality education and child care programs for children birth to age 5 can yield a $7 return on every dollar invested, according to a study conducted by James Heckman, and have lifelong impacts on children, families, communities, and society as a whole. Early childhood education programs with parent and caregiver support can reduce children's exposure to traumatic experiences. Prenatal programs improve the regular care of birthing parents and infants, reducing the risk of low birth weight and infant care costs of unaddressed childhood medical and mental illnesses. High-quality early care and education enables parents, families, caregivers to consistently work and earn income to support their children, increasing their employment options and earnings. Currently, half of all young children experiencing poverty outside of Chicago live in communities that do not have access to preschool seats via Preschool for All or Head Start. And so this proposed budget will significantly enhance access to preschool by December 2027 by investing $75 million annually to add 20,000 seats in Preschool for All. A key component of high-quality programs is workforce capacity. Investing in quality early care and education with well-prepared teachers has significant effects on literacy skills, nurturing academic success, reducing grade retention, fostering higher graduation rates, and positively affecting productivity in adult life. As a former preschool teacher, I know the steep demands placed on a workforce that does truly important work for very little compensation, preparation, and support. The proposed budget will develop the workforce capacity needed for high-quality programs by funding apprenticeship programs and scholarships, offering virtual coaching and mentoring programs, availing a social-emotional framework to support educators addressing challenges in the classroom, incentivizing the early childhood workforce to attain additional credentials and degrees, and investing in salary parity between teachers working in community-based organizations and school districts. The investments Governor Pritzker proposes will result in long-term health, educational, and economic benefit for all of us. We at Erikson applaud the governor's focus on young children and have issued a statement of support for the budget that you can read on erikson.edu. Let's make Illinois the best state to raise a family. Contact your local legislator and ask them to support the governor's vision for Smart Start Illinois.